double act. So I've not seen these guys perform before. I've seen one of them and he's one of my favourite acts, so hopefully his mate's up to snuff. Let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, can you make a shed load of noise as we kick off part 2 of the show? Yeah!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the last of the Tamworth TV's weekly World Cup roundups. And live by stalactites, as usual, is our live football correspondent, Darryl Dave. All right, Darryl, are you there?
You're all Dave. Yeah, here for another weekly World Cup roundup.
So, tell us about the atmosphere in the Stadia de Maracuna. The Stadia de Maracuna, where the World Cup final is, Darryl. England versus Germany. Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, Dave, I mean, the atmosphere in Rio de Janeiro is electric. I'll tell you a funny story, guys. There's a little guy outside the stadium, right, selling World Cup flags, and you'll never guess what he's done.
What's that, Darryl?
He's only spelled Brazil with an S.
Well,
He's got loads of them flags to never get rid of them.
well, that's great, Darryl. Would you tell us something about what's going on inside the stadium? I understand it's packed to the rafters.
Oh, Dave, I've never seen so many people. Well, there must be about 1,000 people in here. Maybe even twice that. I've never seen anything like it. And I've seen UB40 at the NEC.
Boston, Darryl. Now, tell us something about the game. I understand it was something really special.
Dave, this has got to be my favourite World Cup ever. Such drama, really. It's like it's like Game of Thrones, but like football.
Wonderful insight there. But how did England shape up?
Well, you know what, Dave, for my money, it's probably the best England lineup since USA '94. The team, they looked resplendent. They came out onto the halfway pitch and halfway line at the beginning in their tight white t-shirts with the little red lightning emblem, tight beige trousers. Of course, you had Queen blasting out to the PA and Brian Blessed on the sideline, cheering them on.
Actually, Darryl, I think that's Flash Gordon.
I'll tell you what's right. Another funny story, right? Before the game, there was a bit of a delay. So when the teams came out onto the pitch, right, the German striker measured Ozil.
What, him with the big eyes?
That's the one, Dave, the one with the big eyes, right? He came on the pitch with his newborn baby. He could only be a couple of weeks old, bless, right? And the crowd were cheering and everything. And then all of a sudden, this condor came out of the sky and plucked a little baby out of his arms. I guess he probably thought it was an owl or something.
What, piss up a pensioner? Was he all right?
No, he got eaten. The big bird pecked his little face off. Devoured him like a bug-eyed bacon bat in the goal mouth. The game was delayed by 15 minutes. You know, if I'd known it was going to be delayed, I would have got myself another empanada, Dave.
That sounds lovely and exotic. What's one of them?
It's kind of like foreign pastry for foreigners.
What's inside them?
What was that?
That's all packed my empanada.
That's coming over on the stalactite, that's motion there. There's different fillings, really. Tell you what, I'll bring some back, Dave. Would you prefer condor or baby?
Back to the match, please, Darryl. What, in your eyes, were the key moments?
Well, you know, I mean, it's at the end of the day, it was a game of two halves, you know, 11 men against 11 men. Get nothing for the pair in this game. What's the hot spot? Nuts! There's 2 oranges for crows. And can you guess what it is yet?
No, Darryl! No, Rolf. Not until we're sure. What about Barkley's disallowed goal in the first half? It would have handed England a lifeline. Should it have been allowed?
Not from where I was sitting, Dave.
Which was where?
On the toilets. Those empanadas go through like a hot grease saddle.
What about the other goals?
The other goals, Dave. Yes, the other goals.
The other 3 goals that England scored.
Right, yes. Well, the first one that was scored by Bill Beaumont.
The rugby player.
Right. And the second one was Sue Barker.
Tennis player, female, retired.
Right. And the third one was Emma Hughes.
Dead.
Okay.
Did you watch the game?
Not all the day, no.
What were you doing?
To be honest with you, I was getting a pitch-side exclusive interview for this very programme.
That's bloody marvellous. Who did you interview? Was it one of the players?
Not one of the players, Dave, no.
Well, was it the victorious England manager? Was it Sir Roy Hodgson?
He was a bit busy, Dave.
The recently bereaved German striker Mesut Ozil?
He's really upset.
Then who did you get, Darryl?
I got Rick Parfitt from Status Quo.
Parfitt! Rick bloody Parfitt! What the hell's he going to tell you?
Whatever you want, whatever you like.
Yes! We went there! Well, we do appear to have run out of time.
Well, I'll see you next week then for the weekly World Cup roundup.
No, you won't, Darryl. It's over.
What do you mean?
That was the final. It's all over.
They think it's all over.
It's over!
Never ever seen before. Darryl Dave, ladies and gentlemen, showing